classes as well.
I'm gonna do some IELTS stuff basically. Yeah, I'm gonna ease the pressure off everyone else.
IELTS, I know we have that in Australia.
IELTS is Australia. It would be for Australia. If you want TOEFL would be for United North America.
Yeah, because pretty much all my girlfriends are from overseas, so they will always struggle with that.
Right.
Getting their IELTS done in Australia.
Right. Yeah, like it's like British basically. Like IELTS will be accepted by universities in the UK and in Europe.
Yeah.
Like Germany, Netherlands, and TOEFL is generally North America, so Canada and the US.
Yeah.
So the point of making a class a bit more dynamic is actually just making the three learning styles, right? So the first one is the visual. The other one's like audio, and the final one is like kinesthetic, which I'm not going to try and write.
Okay, right.
The visual basically is, as it says, it's this is more like a reading and writing. Okay, this one is speaking and listening. And I would call these ones just like tasks or activities. So if you can hit every single learning style in your class, you're making that class more dynamic, more fun, more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's also great for explaining, right? You want to explain in three different ways. So if I'm going to explain the grammar point, right, visually, I could do a grammar box, right? What was the issue you were having with when the? So what do you do?
So one, yes. So what?
So you got what, and then you got do or does. Okay. And then you've got the subject, so you, he, she, the dog. Right. And then I'm gonna have a verb. So I'm gonna do, eat, play. You know. Okay. So I can be like, okay. What does he eat?
Okay, yeah, so I have to young.
So I should separate these two out here. This goes here, right? So I get my students to be okay, good. All right, good. Now make a sentence with this.
All right. So what do you play?
What do you play? Answer.
Guitar.
Guitar. Full sentence?
I play the guitar.
Fantastic, very good. Good, so what is this? What would you call this in a formula? What is it? What kind of word is it? Is it a verb or is it a question word?
A question word?
It's a question word, great. Well, what about do? What is do? Is this like a main verb or is this like a helping verb? Does it give you context or is it just creating function? Is it function?
Function.
It's function. It's a verb which does function. It doesn't mean anything, right? What about you? What is this here?
Pronouns.
It's a pronoun, or you could also call it the
subject.
The subject. I'll do that. Subject pronoun. Good, great. And so what would this be? Do, eat, play.
Verbs.
The verbs which give what is
actions. Action verbs.
Function or context?
Context.
Context. Good, great, fantastic. Okay, so that's the visual. We've now done that visual one, right?
Yeah.
That's on the board. You can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now write your own sentence or something.
I generally get the kids to do it on the table. I find this table's really good.
This one's good, yeah.
I really like that.
So, okay, speaking and listening. So, well, let's ask each other those questions. Yeah, let's just talk about it now. So, what do you do? What do you do?
I teach English and play guitar.
Good. And you?
And yourself?
The same. Isn't that incredible? I teach English and I play the guitar. Not that well. But
yeah.
Okay, good. What else? What else do you do?
I go to the gym.
Good. So you could like add this, right? You could say, what do you do? And we could add like a bit of a compliment here. We could say, what do you do for work? Right? Or what do you do in your free time? Okay, it might not work for eat. Right?
Yeah.
What do you eat for work? Well, that's like, we eat at work, right? You might want to then put another line down in prepositions. What do you eat in your free time? That works. What do you play in your free time? It kind of works, right? But let's just focus on do, right? How we can extend do out and make it a bit more specific. Okay. So what do you do in your free time?
I read
Yeah, fantastic. What do you read?
non-fiction.
Why? Why do you read non-fiction?
It's interesting. I like to learn.
Okay. You prefer to like have something like real help, real ideas,
Yeah, rather than
just entertainment.
pretty
Sorry.
much.
Information over entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And why do you want to learn?
I'm out to improve myself.
Alright, why do you want to improve yourself?
To be a better person,
And why would you want to be a better person?
so I can be more successful and happy in life.
Happy. It always comes down to happiness. It always boils down to happiness. That's the root thing.
Well, actually, the book I'm reading is saying you should push for meaning and not happiness.
Purpose.
Right. Purpose, pretty much.
Okay. Sure. For purpose, why? Why do you need purpose? Because purpose is fulfilling. Because purpose makes me happy. Being fulfilled makes me happy. Comes down to happiness.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should have purpose in your life. Absolutely. Know your why. Know Simon Sinek. So why, and engage them and get them more and more to like discuss and open themselves up, right?
I find some of my classes there's a bit of a
Gap in the learning.
yeah, like one girl will sit here and she I can see her filling out everything in her book.
So she likes this. She likes this thing.
Well, she knows like quite well.
Yeah.
Like she knows like nearly everything. So if I have questions, like I'll never ask her because I know she knows the answers. Then I have one girl who I don't think she could even say like, my name is this and I live in Peru, sort of thing.
Probably not on the right level.
Yeah, so it's like, so I find that a little challenging.
Yeah, so levels, to do with levels, right? Levels, it's not like it's not black and white, it's grey area, yeah? You've got different skills. You've got reading, you've got writing, you've got speaking, you've got listening, that skill? Yeah. Okay? So out of 10, right, there might be, reading might be 8, and writing might be 8, but their speaking is 2 and their listening is 2, because they've only studied in the book.
Yeah.
Right? Whereas someone else in that class, they're reading and writing because they're dyslexic. However, they're really good. They've never studied from a book, but they've been hanging around with they had a girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
So their speaking, listening is great. So you balance it out, and they meet somewhere in the middle. 6 of the what level was this? Pre-intermediate something?
So yeah, this is they're all A1s.
Okay.
So I've got 3 A1s.
Yeah.
And I've got 1.
So you want to utilize. You want to utilize a strong, confident student. Yeah. I would never say don't say never. Always make it. It needs to be fair.
Oh yeah, well I still ask everyone questions, but a lot of the times I can see like she knows the answer instantly, and I'm like, I'm gonna skip you for this.
What about delegating to her, getting her to create the concept check questions, getting her to like create the questions for the other people to answer?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Do you know what I mean? Like take it to the next level with her.
Yeah.
I would always say like teach to the highest 60%. You know, the people who are 20% are just struggling. They're just like gonna get lag behind. They're gonna have to do it again. They're probably not doing the work. You know. At home.
Yeah.
And she, like you said, she's writing down notes, so she knows how to learn, right? She's pretty engaged. So she's at this 80%. So you need to kind of stick to the average and go with the flow. The ones who will drop out will drop out, but that's partly because they're not utilising their time. They haven't got good time management usually because they're not putting 20 minutes aside in the day to study, right? So, but you can utilise her. Basically, it will help her to be helping the others. So if you can get her, she's finished, okay, check her answers, and then be like, now you go and check everyone else's answers.
Okay, right.
So you've checked it, and now she can go and check it, and then she can go and explain it to the guys. Why is it like this? So in the act of her now teaching, she's actually reinforcing her own knowledge. And she's actually, in a way, she's like your teaching assistant. So you're now, you don't have to start speaking Spanish.
Because when I help other people, I can see her just sitting there just like...
Yeah, so delegate.
Yeah.
Get them doing something. Check their work first, and then have them check the others. Yeah, so delegate, use them, utilise them as if they were a teaching assistant. Okay, so we've done the visual, like on the board. We've done it already, like we discussed it and talked about it now, you know. We've listened to each other, so we've just done that on the board. Like we've read this, right? Now they might have done their own sentences. So practice dosing 1, 2, 3 questions, yeah? To answer your partner, okay? So they've done the reading, they've done the writing, now they're going to do the speaking and the listening with their partner. Boom, 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 boom. Great, now we're going to do like, I don't know, a role play or something. Or you've got like a game already set up where they're like moving things and they have to like fulfill it as, you know, a task or something, or complete a form about what they do on the weekends, whatever it is. So you're hitting every style at that point, and then you're making it interesting for you. Now, talking about having a good time, fun. Yeah. What I would say is like have a fun day Friday. Like fun day Friday, right? Aim for Friday to be like maybe you don't do them in your in the week, but fun day Friday means you do those class activities. Okay. Or you do something completely out of the book. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe outside even the classroom. You could do a scavenger hunt in the local area.
Oh, okay, right.
You don't have. We're not constrained to here. Why don't you take them out?
Okay. I didn't cross my mind.
Or you could watch a movie, do a song class.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know, you could do like Bob Marley,
Oh, okay.
something simple, a Coldplay,
Well, when you get them to like the lyrics or get it.
gap fill the lyrics,
Yeah.
talk about, then sing it. Everyone sings it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's about half an hour. One song, half an hour.
Yeah.
So you could do like a classroom activity, like one that you didn't get to do. Or you could like have the whole lesson that you could have. We'll do 1A class activity, 1B, and the 1C. We'll do all those class activities in one class at the end. Or we'll do something completely out, so that you'll use your creativity, or you might do like a Jeopardy game, like a review game. You might want to do a little more creative and go, yeah, fine, we'll do that. Or we'll do like a song, or watch a video. Okay, maximum 20 minutes the video, right? You don't want to be. It should be a clip, not a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
But
a
in here, there are some like YouTube clips and stuff
exactly.
that I'll just Google and play. And
exactly. Connected speech. That's East.
that was the one that East watched. That was like they just speak so fast. Even I struggled to understand what they were saying.
Again, you want to watch the whole 15 minutes.
No, we watched the first like 2 minutes of it.
And just kind of and it's just going, wow, this is crazy. Yeah, that is TED Talks is a good one. Okay, so or like this one, right? I already could do this one, right? So I won this at a competition.
This book.
Yeah, this whole activity set. Yeah.
Cool. I saw Kurt had this out the other day.
Name your favourite. So just roll the dice, right? Just name your favourite. Just work on the.
Cool. Well, they roll the dice and move it. How many steps?
Just name the favourite. That's it.
I think there's an instruction book for this one, right?
There is a book here. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was an instruction book. Yeah.
I've never looked at it. I just guessed what it was. I mean, if you're higher ones, these guys, we would do this one, right? Name your favourite, which is for basics, right? You can do basic. That's for like elementary. This is now. This is for intermediate because you're looking at conditional.
Yeah.
If you did this, would you rather? It's got to be appropriate size. Flashcards as well. You know flashcards?
Yeah.
You can make your own, I've got a bunch of cards that I've got from home, which I've got a really good, testing, layer with it. And you're just like, what's this?
Okay, right.
You know what I mean?
Leia's actually she's pretty good.
She smashed those.
She smashed half my students, yeah.
Yeah, it's because I talk to her every day. She's the example of my, my own teaching. If she didn't speak English, it would be a bit of a... Okay, so... role play tasks, create a poster, make it fun, make Friday that kind of fun day where it's going to be a bit different, a bit more alternative.
Yeah.
Knows that they can relax as well. That they'll like, oh yeah, we're going to go on Friday because Friday's definitely a fun day, right? And it'll be like a review. Obviously, it has to be relevant. It has to be complete about the TL, the target language.
Yeah.
Okay, so explaining. You've got two types of ways to explain. You've got inductive or deductive. Inductive or deductive. So inductive is essentially, here's the rule, and start making things from. It's like saying like this. It's like saying, I am Ben, right? That's subject. Oh, sorry, I've done it wrong way. So it's basically going, okay, this is how we make the present simple. We go subject plus the verb plus Ben. So can you give me a sentence? I am Ben, whatever. The other one would be like, I am Ben, and I'll be like, what's the rule? So subject.
Okay, right, yeah.
plus the complement, whatever, object. So those are the ways of explaining. You like go straight into the rule and have them make examples, or show them in context, and then get the information from. Now, explaining, there are 3 things that you must explain when you are doing grammar or vocabulary. MFP. You know this one? Meaning, form,
Purpose.
pronunciation. Okay? So, in this case, for example, I'll be like, guys, okay, so what does this mean? Is this a fact or is this an action?
I guess it'd be what's an action.
Yeah. It's a state.
Yeah.
I should say. Is it a state or is it an action? And bear in mind that I'm not telling you, right? I'm not explaining. I'm giving you 50-50.
Yeah.
Everything I'm doing, I'm going to do 50-50.
You're gonna make them.
I'm going to make them
answer.
think.
Yeah.
And it's like that because if you say, "What is it?" You're like, "Oh shit, I don't know." You know, I don't know. But then if I go, "Is it a state or is it a verb?" Then you go, "Oh, sorry, a fact or whatever." And then you go, "Oh yeah, it clicks." You hear it, and you actually know you know it. You just couldn't remember the word. So okay, so great. So this is a state, right? Good. Is this the past, present, or the future?
Present.
It's the present, right? In the moment. Yeah. Is it an action? Is it an? No, so it's not yet. It's a state. Okay, fine. So it's a state present. Well, is this talking about my location or my name?
Your name.
Yeah, it's just like to go into the state and go, my name. Okay. Can you change this into the progressive tense? I'm being Ben.
I am okay. Alright.
No, it doesn't. States are, I think it's intransitive or transitive, one of those 2. It means it can't be changed.
Okay.
You can't go, technically you're not supposed to say, I'm loving it. I love it, right? It's a state, it's a feeling.
Yeah.
So it's not, is it transitive or transitive? I need to check my grammar book, but point is that you can't go, I am being Ben, I'm being Ben. Anyway, that would be a bit complex anyway. Great, so it's your name and it's in the present. Fantastic. Good. So what's the formula, guys? Okay, what's the formula? What's that? Subject or verb?
Subject.
Subject. Good. And what verb is this in the base form, in the infinitive form?
To be.
Yeah, exactly. It's to be. Good. And this is a
noun.
Yeah, it's a noun, or we could call it the object. The object of the sentence. Good. Or an object, because objeto, objeto.
Yeah.
Noun, sustantivo. Objects just kind of closely related, right? Great. What about pronunciation? What happens to pronunciation? When we're speaking, how might it change to when we're writing it?
What do you mean?
You might write it like this, but how do you say it?
I am Ben.
That?
I am Ben.
No, you wouldn't. Make it more efficient, shorten it.
I'm Ben.
Yeah, exactly. You got the contraction. I'm.
Yeah. Right. Oh, okay. Right.
I'm Ben. I'm Ben. Okay? I'm Ben. So let's do that. I think it's like that, right? It's a diphthong. I'm Ben. You know the phonetic alphabet?
Yeah. We touched on it briefly in my my TEFL course back of this book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right at the back. Keep going. Yeah. Like I, as in my. Right? I, my. Let's rhyme. What else can you rhyme with I'm? Time. Good. Time.
Mine. Yeah. Actually, I did this with the game. Like, is it like everyone's got like 10 seconds each. They've got to like come up with like a rhyming word, or like a category word.
Yeah.
Actually, we did that.
It's called minimal pairs. Minimal pairs. Okay, it's great for teaching pronunciation. Yeah. So we're looking at that I sound, because you could say mine. It's really weird, isn't it? Because it looks like an A-I. It sounds like an A-I sort of thing, but it's like time, mine, dine. That's still the same sound, right? Just the N and the M changes. And then you can say, well, actually, you can also say dime as well, right? A dime. The dime. Dime, dime. So you teach by what it isn't. Teach what it isn't. Sometimes that helps to like people to understand it. It's not time, it's time. Not time, it's time. They can hear that small difference.
Yeah.
Boom. Pronunciation.
I've got one student. She can't pronounce wood. She says good all the time. Like,
What, go.
yeah.
Go.
So I tried to write wood, like wood as in like normal wood. I don't remember what I did, but she's
Just
struggling
gets-
so hard. She just kept adding the G.
Okay, look at my mouth, yeah? This one, go, coming from the back, up, in the back, go. And this one, woof.
Yeah.
It's the visual learners. They need to look at it maybe. She needs to look at your lips. Look at my lips. Go, right? Go, whoa. Guy, why? Guy, why? I mean, if they, at the end of the day, like, sometimes it's quite frustrating when you can put a student really on edge. Like,
Yeah. No, but this class is good. It's very relaxed. It's one of
Is
those.
that basic?
Nah, this one, yeah.
It's important. You need to like basically be like, look, if I get a little bit of meaning wrong, it changes everything. You need to know pronunciation.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen the man from Malta? The Italian man who went to Malta?
No.
I want to fuck on the table.
No.
I want to shit in my bed.
No, I've never seen this.
Okay, you've got long sounds and short sounds. Long sound, short sound. Vowels are short sounds. Okay, these are the short ones. Here. G, oh. This is British. Oh. I. Right? These are all sound like punchy sounds. And you'll find all the square words have the punchy sounds too. Shit, fuck,
Yeah.
bit. Yeah? Because punchy, short.
Yeah.
But these ones are the long ones. Girl. Car. Yeah? Blue. Or. E. So these are long sounds.
Right.
So there's a rhythm that changes in English, but they don't have that in Spanish. Every syllable in Spanish is the same length.
Yeah.
So they don't have this idea of long sound, short sound, long sound, short sound. English stress is like this: stress on stress, stress on stress, stress on stress. I went to the market to see my brother. It's got this kind of flow to it. It's Espanol is voy a ir donde está mi hermano. Voy a ir donde está mi hermano. It's like it's like a robotic. I will go where my brother is.
Right.
But not in English. It's like I will go where my brother is. Yeah. Diphthongs, ea. These are all British ones. Ea, ia, wea, ua, tua. But then these ones are fine. Oi, my, I, a, o, and ow. Oh, go, yeah, and ow. Yeah, because they're like two sounds together. Ow, ow. You see, mouth is moving. Ow. You can take like an elastic band. And you can use like an elastic band to kind of show your mouth.
Okay, right. What's with all these? Why are they using these Greek?
That's just a phonetic.
These Greek lettering.
Okay, I can draw a mouth from them again, visual learners. Okay, I can show them like comes from here, or like what comes from the lips, yeah, what, and the g comes from the back, g.
Yeah.
What, g. Now what and g, they're both vocalized, so you hear this vibration. What, g. Whereas same part of the mouth, but now not vocalized. You can feel it, right? You put your hand to your throat.
Work. Yeah.
Go. And then go. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Feel it. You feel the difference.
Yeah.
Right, so now that's for the kinesthetic learners. Now they felt it, now they understand. Well, you're not going to have it anymore. But the point is, so we break it down. We kind of try and group it up. So here, this is all grouped by, you got and they actually have got the same mouth is formulated, but the difference is the vibration.
Yeah.
Hence why they're paired up as well.
Yeah.
This is like the two THs. Think. It's not think. You're not saying think. Yeah, and you're saying the. You're not saying the. No, you're going the. And you're going think. Right? So you've got two ETHs, but one's non-vocalized, one's vocalized. Yeah?
Yeah.
M, n, in, h, l, r, w, ya. You know? So that last one is all vocalized. So there, that will help you to explain pronunciation. Use the IPA.
Yeah.
And it's not just about sounds. It is about stress, intonation. When I ask a, are you okay? Are you okay? It's the
I do the same thing.
Yeah, you do exactly.
Yeah.
For the visual learners.
Yeah.
Or you can gestures are really important.
Yeah.
People learn with gestures. Are you okay? So not just on the board, but you can do it with your hands. Yeah. I, you, pair work. Okay, pair work. Read. You know, listen. Gestures. Gestures help to teach. Okay. So, yes or no question, we have rising intonation, but with a question word like what, we don't, it drops. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You know, whereas, are you okay? Yeah. Are you hungry? So that intonation changes as well, the meaning. Stress, like I said, short sounds, long sounds. Some words, context words. Function words are not stressed. Context words are stressed. Yeah? You can take any sentence. Believe. Vulnerability, saying weakness. Vulnerability, saying weakness. You kind of get an idea of what might be saying there. Is the as. Does that make any sense? Is that going to tell you anything? Is the as. That doesn't mean anything. These are the words that are not being function words. Is the as. It's all function words. You're not giving you the context. Vulnerability, saying weakness, is the context. Right?
Yeah.
So what do? We stress those words. And so what do the listeners of English have to do? They have to listen to the stressed words. That's what they have to do. Listen to the higher, more defined words when they speak. So I'm not going, is vulnerability the same as weakness? No, I'm going, is vulnerability the same as weakness? You know, stressing what gives context. Consider the important personal connection in the following stages of your life. You know, stress the words that give context because everything of for example, of also sounds like and also sounds like to also sounds like ta. The schwa sound, you heard of the schwa? Most common sound in English.
Schwa.
Easy to say. What are you going to go do tomorrow, mate? Are you going to come to the party, mate? Are you going to come to the party? Or am I saying, are you going to come to the party? No. Yeah. Do you want to go for a coffee? For coffee. For coffee. Not for coffee. You have strong and weak forms. And that's partly to do with that stress. We don't really need to stress it, doesn't mean anything, so we just reduce it. What are you going to go for there? Do you want to go for a coffee? You're going to go for a coffee. For we do a job. You're going to go for coffee. What's the most important thing there? Go, coffee? Yes, no? You want to do it? So stick to MFP for explaining. Just make sure you meet all those.
Yeah.
Meaning, form, pronunciation. Help them out with like the 50-50 or the, don't just put it out there and be like, what does it mean? Yeah? Be like, does it mean this or does it mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah? And that way, they'll recognise that.
Okay, good. Very cool. Can I grab a copy of this video as well?
Yeah, want to check in?
Yeah, no, I'll just I'll grab a copy of it and I'll probably watch it tonight.
Yeah.